Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to yet another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility on Wednesday, new review day. Here is a review of a really good album. You've already heard about it on the channel from Jamie Laszlo, who talked about it on a recent episode of the Review Crew. I'm finally getting around to it. It's the third album from this band from British Columbia, Canadian band, progressive metal, progressive extreme metal. It's their third record, first one in like 8 years. I have their previous album. I dug it quite a bit, and then the band just kind of like went silent for a while, so I kind of forgot all about them. So when Jamie mentioned the brand new one from Ancients, Beyond the Reach of the Sun, I was like, oh shit, I remember those guys. Yeah, really good bands. Well, this might be their best album right here, folks. Beyond the Reach of the Sun on Season of Mist Records. Let's take a look. First of all, look at that cover, huh? Pretty spectacular. Let's open it all up so you can see the full shebang. That's pretty cool, right? All right. Here we got the digipack. Got that behind there. And then you got a nice little studio shot of the guys. And we'll take out the booklet, just housed in here. More artwork, full lyrics, all that good stuff. That's like t-shirt worthy right there, right? And there are the guys in the band. Let's get a closer shot of them right there. All right, hopefully you can see that. Here we go. They are Rory O'Brien on bass, Mike Hannay on drums, the great Kenny Cook on guitars and lead vocals, and Brock McInnes on guitars. So if you're unfamiliar of Ancients, it's progressive metal, heavy on the prog, a lot of psychedelic stuff going on here, and death metal, right? So it's kind of that perfect blending here. One of the things I liked about this band on their previous album, which the previous album was called, hold on, I forget the titles of these albums here. Hold on, it's here somewhere. I know I saw it. Hold on, folks. Anyway, not that it really matters, but oh, there we go. Voice of the Void was their last album, and then the one before that was Heart of Oak. Both excellent albums. I have both of them. And these guys fall somewhere in between. The best way to describe what they do: take Blackwater Park era Opeth with Colors era Between the Buried and Me, bring them together. That's what you got here. Throw in some little bit of kind of psychedelic and old school prog as well. Maybe throw in Slaved in there as well. There's no real black metal anything going on here. But it's just this collision of like classic metal, death metal, and prog metal with a little bit of psych thrown in there and a little bit of classic prog as well. Really intricate arrangements. The songs are really heavy, but they're also melodic. He's doing the growling vocals and the clean vocals, and there's probably more clean vocals on this album than there are the previous two, but so perfectly utilized. If you love like what Opeth did on Still Life and Deliverance and Blackwater Park and Ghost Reveries, Watershed, those albums where he goes back and forth between the lovely melodic vocals and the growls where you can understand pretty much everything he's saying, that's what you get here. If you love those Opeth albums, right on the money here. And if you love Colors era, any Between the Buried and Me album since the Colors album, basically, well, they're really complicated progressive metal stuff with like shifting dynamics and things like that. And again, the back and forth between the clean and the growling vocals. That's what Ancients are all about. But the way they weave the arrangements is just so clever. It's so many great songs on here. So you got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tracks on here. You got one instrumental, which is Candescence, which is very spacey, proggy, kind of psychedelic. And then you got In the Absence of Wisdom, which is the last track, which is also very kind of psychedelic and prog-like. But man, throughout here, you got face melters like Melt the Crown, which is killer. The middle of the album is so good. Cloak of the Vast in Black is great. Celestial Tyrant, big sledgehammer heavy, got blast beat drums and just intricate arrangements. Like the guitar work is so good. Loads and loads and loads of blazing solos throughout this album, and really, really complex riffery. At times, just kind of classic metal. At times, it sounds more like death metal. Other times, it slows down quite a bit. Just really good. Forbidden Sanctuary, the first track, is really good. Is It Your God? I mean, these are the song titles. Forbidden Sanctuary, Despoiled, Is It Your God, Melt the Crown, Cloak of the Vast in Black, Celestial Tyrant, Beyond Our Minds, The Torch. The Torch is killer. What a crushing riff on that. Just so good. And then when the solos come in, just breathtaking stuff. Candescence and In the Absence of Wisdom. There's not a bad song on here. It's all very memorable. The riffs are very memorable. The solos are just, like I said, breathtaking, really good. And I just love the way they parlay the clean vocals and the extreme vocals. Done very, very well. And both are just, the clean vocals are so melodic, just so good. You know, these guys could pull off a whole album of just singing that way if they wanted to, but the way they kind of play it off with the growls coming in and just kind of weaving around, it's just really, really well done. So like I said, if you love Between the Buried and Me, Opeth, and maybe to a smaller extent Enslaved, this is your band for you, folks. Really, really good. 4.5 out of 5 star easy. This might even be a 5 out of 5. It's that good. Beyond the Reach of the Sun from Ancients. Great Canadian band. It's their third album. If you like what you hear here, I'm going to put the Bandcamp link below. Go investigate their other 2 albums because they're all great as well. So 3 albums. The third one's a charm. Home run. 3-run homer, as Gary Joyce likes to say. Knocks it out of the park. Ancients, Beyond the Reach of the Sun. 4.5 out of 5 star. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. And we'll see you soon here on the channel with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. And our subscribe button, not the subscribe button, the join now button for channel memberships. They're all available down below. Thanks in advance for all your support there. And look at that. I love that. And I think you can get like a t-shirt CD bundle too as well, and that'll be on the shirt. Very, very cool. So it's all about Ancients on this episode. Till next time, I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.